What's up everyone, I'm Fewerdan, and today I've got a Killconfirmed game on Hijacked, using the MSMC, one of my favourite guns that I haven't used that much recently. This is my running around setup, so all the normal gun con that I normally have: extreme conditioning, dexterity, lightweight, blah 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 blah, all that crap. Got the lightning strike AGR on this stuff, chopper, and I have a pretty decent game on this map, considering it's not one of my favourites. Actually, it's probably one of my least favourites, and I don't know why that is. I'm just not a big fan of it. Just not a big fan. Just not a big fan at all. And saying that, I'm not a big fan of a lot of the maps in this game, or I probably would be if they just didn't get played so much. Man, I don't know what goes on with the fucking playlist, but my God, sometimes. I mean, yesterday, I swore to God I was not going to play this game anymore, and a mate came around yesterday and I stuck it on, and then it was either this map or it was standoff or downhill, or I kept playing Magma, and I kept doing the same maps over and over again. It was the same today. I mean, yesterday I got so fed up with this game that me and my buddy went on to MW3 again, just so we could have a better game. And that sounds really strange saying that, because MW3 wasn't great. People used to moan about the connection all the time, but I'll be honest with you, I can kill, a good 3 or 4 people in a row quite easily. I'm on this game, just trying to kill 2 people in a row was a struggle, and it just seems a lot slower as well. The characters don't seem to move around so fast. I don't know, maybe they do move the same speed, I don't know, but it just feels a lot different. It just feels a little bit slower. In this, the characters seem to be able to jump left and right and side, strafe backwards and forwards, to the left and the right, and dodge your bullets almost. I mean, a bit like, the film Wanted, like they can curve bullets or something. And I sit down here because I think I'm just going to wait, because I know that the revenge spawns and all that in these last couple of games has been awful. So I just thought, quick, get out of the way, and then look what happens. The guy jumps straight down. He gets shot straight in the head, and I'm just going to sneak around this corner to call in my lightning strike, and I believe I don't actually get anyone with his first lightning strike. So I kind of wanted to do a video, because I haven't done one on my days off. I am working on the Fewerdan Black Ops Soldier, a new one of them. It takes me a little bit of time to do. Sit down, motherfucker. It takes me a little bit of time to do, a little bit more work involved in doing it. So while I'm still working on that, I thought I'd just do a normal commentary for you all, so you know what's going on. I'm not leaving you all without anything. I like to do a couple of videos a week, more if I can. And basically, so I wanted to say my new job is going well. I started on Monday. I was working at a pub called the Cricketers. As you know, I'm a roving chef, so I'm going to be going around to all of their 7 pubs that they have. And next week I'm down in Brighton, which is going to be a bit of a mission to get down there. And they've got a beer festival on, so I've got some all dayers on Saturday and Sunday. I'm working from 9 in the morning till finish, whatever time that may be. You just see me get my stealth chopper, and sometimes you get a stealth chopper, and sometimes those things stay in the air for ages. Look at me foul here. Sometimes they stay in the air for ages, other times they get shot straight down. I don't think it lasts a particularly long time. As you see me quickly take this guy out behind this boat. Sit down, bitch. So started my job on Monday. I was on a split shift. I finished at 3, came home, watched a bit of telly, and then I went to go back to work in the evening. As I was going to work, my car stalled, and it was a bit unusual. Now cars are normally pretty reliable. I didn't think anything of it. Drove all the way to work, and then I was virtually nearly to work, and my oil light came on in my car, and I thought, that's a little bit odd. So I put all the windows down, turned the stereo off to see if I could hear anything. Couldn't hear anything, and then the oil light came on again. It flashed on and flashed off, and I did the same thing. Gave the car a bit of a welly to see if I could hear anything, but nothing. So as soon as I got to work 15 minutes early. Went in the kitchen, got some blue roll, and I thought I'd check my oil. Checked my oil, and there was no oil in the engine. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So that's what I'm talking about. There you go. Look, 2 people, couldn't take them both out. So I was like, what the fuck's going on? Looked underneath the car, and there was oil dripping everywhere underneath, on the right hand side and the driver's side. Oil dripping everywhere. It was all smothered down the side of my car, so I gave the car a quick wash off. And my girlfriend was up at her brother's. I'm not quite sure where that is, but it was a good hour and a half away. So she was going to pick me up, but luckily my mate, who works at another one of the pubs that I'm working for, he came and picked me up. And the next day, me and my girlfriend decided that she would come give me a lift to work in the morning, and then she would call the AA out. But when she did call the AA out, and they didn't turn up until 11 o'clock, considering I was at work since 9, so my girlfriend would sit around waiting for them. They turned up, and then basically they couldn't work on my car because they knew that she wasn't in the car. So basically I had to sign up to the AA, and luckily the nice AA man did us a favour and kind of turned a blind eye and let it go in my girlfriend's name. See that nice double kill there? Sit down, bitches. Yeah, let my girlfriend put it in her. Because basically you have to be in the car, and it's a bit of a long story, but they said that they would allow it to be put on the back of a lorry because it can't be taken. It can only be towed for 19 miles at 30 miles an hour because my car's a four-wheel drive car. And I wanted to take it to a Mitsubishi garage because obviously, you know, my car's my pride and joy. I don't want it to go to any old backstreet garage. So she went with them. They eventually picked the car up at 12 o'clock. I couldn't watch them put it on the lorry because obviously they couldn't start the car because there's no oil in it. It was putting a cable underneath, and I was like, no, I can't watch it. I can't watch it. I went back in the kitchen. So she went with the car to the Mitsubishi garage in Sittingbourne, and yeah, we didn't really know what's going on. Luckily, when she came back up to the pub later, about 3 o'clock, with one of her friends gave her a lift, and basically they're an engineer down, so they can't even look at my car until Monday. But I'm not sure what's going on. The funny thing is, I only had my car serviced a month ago, and I had an oil change. So I'm hoping they just didn't put the sump plug back in properly on the oil, because the amount of oil there was, I mean, I noticed after that when we came home on Tuesday, I finished work at 6. My girlfriend pretty much waited around all day for me, sorted out all my car. So a big shout out to Lisa, because she really did save my ass that day. Thank you, Madonna. Thank you. You are the greatest. You really did save my ass. That's enough of that. So yeah, we got back to my house, and look at that, hunter killer was going to come straight through that fucking window for me. They always come for me. I'm like a magnet for those bitch motherfucking things. So yeah, what's I saying? Yeah, so come back home, and I noticed that on Sunday when I came home from my last job, I decided to wash my car because it was filthy, and it was the only time I parked my car outside my house because I have off-the-road parking, and there was a massive puddle of oil that had been left on the floor, and where I parked my car, my driveway, it's all over my driveway, so God knows how long it's been leaking for. But I mean, I've got a hire car luckily, but it's not the greatest thing, and that's what I was going to say. My luck has been absolutely awful this year. I mean, you guys know what happened with all my jobs. I told you about that in my last video. That basically, you know, my jobs went shit. I got myself in shit with money because I didn't have a job, and then you know, sorted myself back out. Got myself a decent job. Everything's going well. And now my freaking car, man. This car has never ever done anything like this. It's never been. It's never broken down. It's never done anything like that. Touch wood right now. Look at this. It's so funny. I didn't notice this guy was laying down the floor. I don't know how he didn't see me because he was laying there before he brought up his little laptop to call in whatever he was calling in. But it's quite funny. So yeah, my car's it's always been reliable, and it's a bit of a shitter. But I suppose in some ways it's a little bit of a godsend because I'm driving down to Brighton. It's going to be a lot of petrol driving there. So I've got a little Fiesta at the moment, which it's alright. It's not a bad car. You know, it's only a 1 litre, and I've gone from my Evo, which is a 2 litre 360 brake horsepower, to a car that's probably what 95 brake horsepower. So, but you know, it's a car. And look at this. I just didn't notice that sentry gun when I was playing. I just didn't notice that sentry gun. I take the guy out, didn't see it there. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but yeah. So that's pretty much what's been going on. So I'm back at work tomorrow, which will be Friday. If I can finish the Fewerdan Black Ops Soldier tonight, then I will. And if I can upload it tonight, then I will. Look at this guy, just run straight out in front of me. Love it when shit like that happens. Yeah, if I can finish it today, then I will. If not, I'll try and finish it in the week, because I think I'm on a 9-6 on Monday. So I've got to go down to Brighton, like I was saying, and I've got a 9-6 on Monday. I've got to be there for 9 o'clock. And it's going to take an hour and a half for me to just get there. So I'm going to have to leave about 7 o'clock in the morning. That's going to be horrible. I am not the best at getting up in the morning, so that's going to be horrible, but who cares? No, it's a good job. Look at that. Take both those two guys out. Got a nice, had a nice run at the start, get me AGR and a stealth chopper, and got a nice little run again. Take this guy out. Managed to get my lightning strike again. I'm going to sit down here and call it in. Hopefully we're going to get a few people with this one. Because I know sometimes you call it in and you don't always, you know, it looks like you can see where they are, and then you kind of call it in a little bit before where you expect them to be, and you still don't get anyone. That's really frustrating, because God knows it is hard getting kill streaks in this game. As I say that, as I get my AGR, and this guy runs straight past me. Luckily, I have my wits about me, get him and get my stealth chopper right at the end when there's only 30 odd seconds left to go. And I'm going to call it in right now. Let's call that in and chucking the AGR. You see how long it takes the AGR to come in? Look, so look, I've just chucked it. I've run all the way down here. And then as I'm coming out here, take this guy out. Try and take this guy out down here, but my teammate gets him just before I do. I turn around, look, and the AGR's only just coming in. How long does that take to come in? And now look, the video's about to come to an end. And my stealth chopper, as you just heard, how quickly did that get shot down? So I have a pretty good game. Apart from the end there, look at that. Someone gets a cheeky double kill on me and one of my teammates. So I had a really good game. Leave any comments, leave whatever you like. It, you know, as normal. I had a 40 for 10 game. Subscribe if you're new around here. If not, just keep watching, keep supporting me, and I will see you all soon. Take it easy, people.